Hello, welcome back to WhatAreMovie. I am Tony.
And I'm Claire.
We're back for another episode of The Office. Last time we had the two-parter lecture circuit. Michael kind of made a fool of himself, but
As per usual.
had a little bit of hope there, sprinkled in. Kelly had a nap. There we go. We are on to Season 5, Episode 18, Blood Drive. This aired on the 5th of March 2009, directed by Randall Einhorn, and written by Brent Forrester. Last one... Oh, they both last did Business Trip. What one was Business Trip? I'm trying to think what that was. Oh, was that with Oscar and Andy?
Maybe.
Do you remember with Michael, Oscar, Andy? They went to Canada, was it?
Maybe, yeah.
Yeah. There we go. Blood Drive. Sounds like an action film, like... We're going on the blood drive.
I think they're just donating blood. I think
It's a
that's
Mad
what
Max
it's called in
rip-off.
America.
Sounds like a Mad Max rip-off or something. I don't know.
In the UK, we just call it giving blood.
Giving blood, yeah. So.
But I think they drive around, not while giving blood in America, but it's like... I think that's why it's called a blood drive.
If they start to swerve, they've given too much.
Yeah.
Calm them down, that's it. We shall see who's going to give blood, all of them.
Maybe.
Someone's going to faint. We shall see. Full reaction is in the description. Need your own copy to watch along. Otherwise, let's go.
Good morning, can I help you?
About a new phone system for you. I was wondering if I could talk to Michael Scott.
I'm sorry, he's not in right now.
Really? When I come by.
They have new phone system, can ring directly to a salesman, basically 95% of my job.
Oh.
But I'd like to see a machine that puts out
So she's turning them away.
It's a vending machine, yeah.
Make an appointment to come back.
That is a great idea.
30th of February?
Yeah.
Michael Scott, manager. Hi, how are you? Nice to meet you. We don't need a new system.
Hello, may I help you?
Michael Scott.
Sure.
Hey!
What is happening? This guy looks so confused. Hey!
What is happening?
Hey!
No.
My big
What was that?
That was funny.
That was funny.
That's pretty good.
Let's go do it to somebody else.
You can stop now.
What?
There's a way to get rid of someone. Next time we get someone at work, I'm going to do that. If you got a customer you don't like, just let me know. Hey! Yeah. Bum, bum, ba, da, 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 da. Michael looked so shell-shocked when he said Jimbo.
Yeah.
We're shoving our faces in it this year. Doing okay, bud?
I miss Stacy.
4 months since I was with
Is
Holly.
it more to...
And she's
for the blood?
way hotter than Stacy. So if you think you're hurting,
Can't even imagine.
No, Kevin, don't agree with me.
This is our first Valentine's Day as fiancés.
Only engaged once. Present company excluded.
Wow.
Cupid's birthday.
No.
She's fine.
Oh, is she?
First Valentine.
Oh. She's sending herself, then.
Who knows?
Roses are red, violets are blue. It's time for your dental cleaning and maybe a checkup too.
Well,
Oh. Wow.
not as romantic as you'd like.
how nice for you. Look better right here.
underneath.
I wouldn't want them to fall.
They're so miserable.
Incredible amount of emotional pain. It's my first Valentine's Day since Holly. So I think
Right, in his
they're
letters.
qualified to need to be protected, having love shoved into their faces. Really?
I can't see them when they're on the floor.
Yeah.
For her to look at, Michael.
That's the whole point of them.
word.
Yes. Today's a very difficult day. The sexy looks between you and Pam.
They need to stop.
A hostile work environment.
What the hell?
sexy it becomes hostile.
Insist on having your own private little love fest.
We do.
We are going to have our own private Valentine's Day
Do it.
party.
I don't care.
Yeah.
Yes.
Hey everybody! I just invited Jim to suck it, and I
Wow.
invite all of you to a Lonely Hearts convention this afternoon. Singles only.
Yeah, deal with it, Pam.
We do
Oh,
have
have each other.
each other.
Nice. Sounds sad.
Finding a
I
vein.
thought he was going to invite everyone to suck it, but
How about now?
that's not helping.
I've trained my major blood vessels to
Well, maybe
retract
it
into my
is.
body on command. Also, I can retract my penis up into itself.
Sorry.
Well, all right, Dennis Reynolds. Like, So don't do it now.
Gift of everlasting life. Wow, that's a big needle. Hello.
Hi, I can't talk right now. I'm sorry. Really nervous.
Me too.
Yeah. Get nervous.
Oh, is he found someone? Ooh.
Just to be quiet.
We can hold hands
Can I
if
point
you
something
like.
out to you?
Sure.
You're actually talking a lot.
That's the other thing I do when I get really nervous.
Here we go. I feel like a human juice box.
Oh, God.
Hawaiian blood punch.
Oh, that's gross.
Type
Who
ocean
is this?
spray.
Stop. Stop it.
He's gonna keep going. Oh, okay.
Why don't you guys come have lunch with Bob and me?
A lot of work to do this afternoon. Those minds aren't going to sweep themselves.
We're in.
Nice. There you go, double date.
Yeah.
What?
Don't look
I
at
looked
it.
at the bag. Could you distract me? Talk about things that don't have blood on them?
Bags.
That's what?
Sorry, that was
That was the worst thing you could just...
a hat. Hat with no blood in it.
That is full of soup.
You're
Oh.
cute.
What?
You're done.
Oh.
Ready?
We did it.
So nervous about this. I don't think I ate for 3 days.
Why?
Okay.
Why would you not eat, you loony?
Well, it's Michael Scott.
He's dead.
Oh.
Ah, the woman. Did he dream that woman?
Excuse me, waitress. Where did the lady go?
Waitress.
No, she left.
This is hers. She left her glove. I need her name if I'm going to return.
We can't give out that information.
Oh. Damn. The only way to find her. It's like Cinderella.
Decorating.
I'll help.
Now it's just a stupid baby.
Yeah.
Stupid
It
baby.
is so nice to go out with another couple.
Anything to get out of that office.
I honestly don't know how you can work with that jackass.
He hates Michael.
Jackass and that new jackass.
He's talking about Michael Dwight and Andy.
Oh, yeah.
Ah.
Understood.
Yeah. Hmm. Yeah, makes perfectly sense.
Alone but together. No flowers for us.
This is sad.
We don't need no stinking relationships. I think we should all go around, tell our worst relationship story.
Why?
And then get past it.
That just
We'll
make
go
you
through
feel
it.
worse.
Kelly, what about Ryan?
His heart was in the right place.
Now his heart is in Thailand, with the rest of his body having random sex.
God, you are
Okay.
not helping.
Oscar, I'm sure whatever you did wasn't your fault. Okay, well, who else?
One here is
Angela?
280.
Yeah, that's just very.
No way.
Wow.
280?
Now everyone here who's bold under 70 raised their hand.
Oh.
One time.
Jim uses a 6-pound ball. He
is a
bowled
lot.
5 frames with this pink sparkly. The girl had to ask for her ball back.
But that girl must have had monstrous hands.
Just have a little dainty finger.
You could always model ladies' jewelry.
Nobody asked Bob.
It's going far too well. I wonder.
God, what did you do? Right, not that I approve of any of it. But...
Oh my God, Angela, shut
I
your.
was stupid. I told him. He told me he wasn't gay. Really sad.
Damn.
I'm not done. Oh my God. A week later, just saw him in a gay bar in Kansas City. Well, then it's a happy ending because he was gay.
But he lied.
Call him.
My worst breakup was actually
God's sake.
2 different men. I was in love with both of them. Things went bad. They had a duel over me.
We all know. Yeah, we all know
This was
this.
years ago when I was living in Ohio. John Mark and John David.
What?
Angela, you had two
Two-
sets of different men
2 times.
actually duel over you.
Guess I have.
You psycho.
Right. Where's Andy? He's on one of his honeymoons. He made non-refundable deposits. He's just knocking them off one at a
Oh.
time. Later, he's got a couples massage.
Nice.
My worst breakup was with Stacy. It was a Sunday morning. I said, I think the Eagles could clinch the NFC East. She said, we're done.
Wow. What a story.
We needed to do this.
Okay, everyone, back to work.
No. There are other single people out there, too.
Let's set up a
Just gotta
date.
Find him. There's a girl out there for all of us. There has to be a way to get all these lonely people together.
Net. Giant net.
Not a giant net. Like a mixer.
Oh, God, that's a terrible idea.
Old-fashioned meat.
Better than a net.
It is.
Lonely people mixing with one another, breeding, creating an even lonelier
Lonely.
generation, not allowing natural selection to do its work. The guy invented the seatbelt.
Oh my God.
These people need love. I am going to get it for them. So a
Nice.
little bit less pay. Great boss cares more about the happiness of his employees than anything else. I'm going to be Cupid. I'm going to shoot my sparrow.
He's really trying to find this lady.
They're going to
Yeah.
get it. I'm in love. I was hit by Cupid's sparrow.
Sparrow.
Funny little bird, but he gets the job done.
So
No movement.
Still early.
Michael's gonna end up being the most romantic out of
How are you
everyone.
holding up?
Lopsided because of all the blood they took out of my right side.
No, about being single today.
He don't
Yeah,
care.
exactly. Oh, here we go.
Hello.
Hello. For you, we have one of our top people, Kevin Malone. Show your beautiful self.
Hello.
Hi.
So run with the ball. Run with it, Kev.
He just gonna stare at her.
Where are you from?
I'm from here.
Well, he only gets better.
Thank you, Michael.
That'll be all.
Any knot, go ahead.
I believe you.
You shouldn't believe everything you hear. In fact, there are many knots that I cannot untie.
What is
my
the
God.
point of this?
It's Dwight being
Woman as
Dwight.
charming as yourself.
I work at a place that does catalog.
You must use a lot of paper.
Oh god, tons of
He's just gonna sell paper to What's that noise?
All about eating when people are in the bathroom.
You ordered hot food you're allowed to eat.
They've been in there for like 10 minutes.
What are they doing? The
Bob ordered hot food.
And I think they gave him too many fries.
We should help him out.
nice. Are they doing it in the bathroom?
It's really cool.
It does sound cool.
I used to go there with my fiance before she left me.
Oh,
I mean, I left her.
she left me. What are you
I think I
doing,
blew
Kevin?
It all happened so fast.
That's the slowest conversation in the world.
Fast.
So, Eric, you mentioned you are in tool and die repair.
She's staring at him so intently.
Recently had a total hysterectomy. That's sort of a repair. All right, I'll let you get started.
She's just
It's going very well.
setting everyone up to fail. He's like,
Because that's what you hate to see when hope gets crushed.
he's still waiting on that woman.
Weird.
Sorry. Thought I heard somebody coming in.
Yeah. You set yourself up to fail here.
It's not too late.
Maybe she wasn't a lonely heart.
Maybe she wasn't.
And the kind of discounts
He looks like he's gonna cry.
Michael, why do you keep looking at the front door? Somebody after you?
Why do you always go to that? Has anyone ever been after anyone in South Florida?
Just takes one. Nobody's after me. I met a woman when I was giving blood.
That is so romantic.
Picked up her glove, hoping I could give it back to her.
Oh my god, that makes it even more romantic. It's like a fairy tale.
Yeah.
She could be your soulmate.
3 billion women on the planet. Most of them live in Asia, so the numbers just don't add up.
Could be.
God damn
Believe
it.
me, it's nothing. I hardly even talk to her. I think our blood bags touched.
Aww.
What? Just making it worse.
What?
No, just kidding. That's enough.
How about with the broccoli? Do you think they dined and dashed?
Well, they didn't. Yeah, I thought that to begin with.
I thought we were having a nice time.
We were.
Eat your food. I wouldn't even wait anymore.
Empty.
Mine too.
There. That's where they're at.
Oh boy. Okay.
For God's sake, why would they set that up?
Yeah.
Well. The poor woman.
Okay then.
Oh my God, why?
So,
Where were we?
Bowling.
I have
You didn't eat much there, Jimbo.
lost my
I
appetite.
did.
Want some meat?
Oh, sure. A little piece.
This shot is amazing. The face.
I'm sorry we did not have a chance to talk more. I get very nervous talking to pretty girl. Seriously, feel how sweaty my hands are.
That's really sweaty.
One email.
Oh, yeah.
Cool.
Nice.
Bye, Kevin.
Nice one, Kevin. He
Yeah.
saved the day.
Good Valentine's.
Basically,
It started off a bit rough, but
the greater discount we can give you.
I'm gonna go.
Before you go, I'd just love to get a firm commitment on this.
You already have a paper supplier.
Well, thanks for wasting my time tonight, idiot.
God. He's so... he's not good at this
You
social
don't
stuff.
deserve her.
Thanks, Michael.
Hey, if anybody wants to go, we can stay a little longer.
Sure, Michael.
Just for you, Michael. Yeah, I love it here. That's a big bit of cake.
Like,
We're just awkwardly waiting for a woman who probably hasn't even seen this flyer.
probably.
I am.
At least it kept a distraction of the Pam and Jim and
Yeah. You can leave him.
Michael, it's time.
You guys can get out. I'm gonna soldier on.
How long?
We'll all go.
Okay.
Give up. Time
4
to give
months
up.
ago, I dated a woman named Holly. And,
Did you?
This is actually the first time I consider getting back into that arena again. Sometimes it's not about whether Cinderella gets her slipper back.
Cinderella, I
but
told
it's
ya.
about the fact that the prince even picked up the slipper at all. A lot of princesses out there. Now they have all different sizes and shapes of feet and hands. I think my odds are pretty good.
Yeah. Everyone was quite nice to him,
What's
though.
a cookie? I gave blood earlier, and I'm still feeling woozy.
Of course. That's weird. You got a cotton ball and tape, and we've been using Band-Aids.
I feel so woozy. Band-Aids.
They just cover free cookies. Creed.
Why does Creed need blood?
We don't ask these questions. Creed has no answers. Just more questions.
God. Is that Valentine?
I was gonna say we didn't really get Stanley much. I saw him in the back, like sitting down, like he looked like he was napping, and then he was talking to Michael on the way out, and then the end part, like Band-Aids. Man, I'd try to get a free cookie if I could.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah. I want one now.
Yeah, Valentine blood drive.
Yeah, they were shoving it in
Not, like,
Michael's face.
I guess there is quite a lot of single people, isn't there? Because
In the
Stanley's
office.
obviously got a wife, isn't he?
Stanley,
Which is
I
why-
was thinking the only other person I thought was Phyllis, but then yeah, Stanley, Phyllis, Jim, Pam. That's it, right?
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah. Everyone else single?
Yeah.
But there we go. I mean, Creed might have 20 wives for all we know.
True.
Who knows? But
They didn't like seeing Pam's flowers.
no, just put them on the floor.
Yeah.
I wouldn't want them. They look expensive. I wouldn't want them to fall. Or they're pretty. I don't know.
Yeah, so they decide they're going to do a Lonely Hearts.
So Michael ended up trying to be like basically being the most romantic out of anyone. He had this whole weird love story, like it's like a fairy tale, like a Cinderella kind of deal. But yeah.
Let's all tell our worst breakups. That's
Yeah,
depressing.
why would you do that? All the lonely people will hang out and then we'll tell our horrible stories. Bloody Angela, like...
Yeah.
Two men had a duel over me. I'm like, yeah, of course they did. I like how Dwight was in the frame, like, when she was telling that as well, like, just out of focus. And even Oscar's
this was
like...
when I was younger, it's like, this has happened twice.
It's in Ohio or something, she said, right? She's like, I suppose it has. She's
Smug.
psycho. Speaking of psycho, Dwight gave me Dennis vibes with I was gonna say it before. It was when he said about like he'd done the like vein thing, and then he said something about retracting veins. I was like, that's a total Dennis thing to be like, I could control my body.
Yeah.
Talking about It's Always Sunny. And then when he said I can retract my penis,
why was that?
it reminded me of Dennis as well. But
It's even how he reacted to that woman.
the woman. What? Oh,
No,
what?
like he latched onto her and was being a bit creepy.
But as soon as he heard that she used paper, he was just
went
trying
into
to sell
sales
her
mode.
paper. Yeah. But Michael said, "You're not." What did he say? He said, "You're not worth it," or "You're not."
I don't know.
When she left, he said something along the lines of, "You're not good enough for her," or something like that. He worded it like completely wrong. I swear.
But yeah, Michael does
Sounded
gives
weird.
blood. And then there's a woman there, and then
As soon
he's
as she
chatting
started
to her,
talking, I was like, "Oh, they're gonna hit
and
it."
they're
off.
having like little like jokey chats to one another.
Yeah.
And they both finish at the same time. And then it's just when Michael goes, "I'm so nervous about this. I hadn't eaten in 3 days," and then he passes out.
Of course.
Then she's gone.
It reminds me of when they did the fun run and he didn't drink or and he ate loads of pasta. It was ridiculous. Yeah, but he had the glove.
Yeah.
It was like a Cinderella. Yeah, but
So that's why they end up doing it.
yeah, he
singles
basically
mixer.
did it saying he was helping everyone out, but then he was
hoping
really
that she would
hoping.
turn up.
Why'd you keep looking at the door? Is someone after you? Why'd you always think that? It's like, well, it only has to happen once. Yeah. But Kevin was so funny with that woman. Like, he was useless. What was it? Because like Michael like introduced them, and then he's like, "Where are you from?" And he's like, "I'm
Here."
from here."
Yeah, and it's like, oh god.
God damn it, Kevin! And they just stared at her. What was it? And then he like spoke about being engaged. He's like, She dumped me. And then I dumped her.
Yeah, trying to make himself sound better.
It went so fast. And then fast is the last word
No.
I'd used to describe Kevin.
No.
It's funny. But he did it.
He did.
He pulled a magic trigger at the end.
He did.
He's like, I get really nervous talking to pretty girls.
I feel how sweaty my hands are.
They're really sweaty. Do you have to email? Kevin's great. I really like Kevin. He's a really good character.
But Michael's woman never turned up.
No. Yeah. Oh, and they all supported him though, which was quite nice. I quite like that. But they could have just left him. And even Stanley, we didn't hear them talking or anything, but when he was walking out, he was talking to Angela and Stanley, and it's just kind of I don't know. It was just a nice family, wasn't it? But there you go. Meanwhile, Jim and Pam went on a double date.
Yeah, with
Phyllis and Bob. Vance Refrigeration.
Yeah.
And the
mains got delivered, but then they were both gone.
Yeah, he delivered his mains to her in that.
No, thank you. And in the end,
do you want some meat?
They said they were going to the toilet.
Yeah.
So Pam and Jim ended up going to the toilet, and then they're like, they're not in there. And then they look at the disabled toilet, and they're
nope. It was when's it? When do you start eating? What's the rules?
Because they were eating the chips off.
It's if you've got hot food, it's well, Bob's got hot food.
Yeah.
He's got a bit too many chips, and they eating some of the meat. Cover it up.
Cover it up with the broccoli.
Yeah, their faces at the end when he's feeding her that. It's so funny. Even she said it. She's like, maybe they dined and dashed. It's well, they didn't dine.
Yeah, they just dashed. They didn't.
Oh my god. Phyllis was a mess.
She was.
My god. But there we go. Yeah, what a Valentine's Day for everyone. There we go. Michael bringing up everyone's kind of trauma story.
Yeah, basically.
Ryan's
in Thailand.
Heart is in Thailand. So in his body. He's probably having sex.
Yeah.
It's God, come on. And then the story Oscar told, and he's I saw him. He said he wasn't gay, and then I saw him at a gay bar. It's it's a happy story then. You should call it. It's no. You're really not getting it.
No.
Yeah.
He never gets it.
Yeah. But there we go. That was the blood drive. A Valentine's one. We didn't call it. This aired in March though, didn't it? So just after, I think. Was it? 5th of March. Yeah, so it's a little bit after. But yeah, there we go. Yeah. That was a Valentine's one. Maybe Michael will find love.
Maybe.
Holly has got to come back. Where is she? Bring her back. But yeah, there you go. But we'll see. Maybe she'll come back for a sleeve.
Maybe.
There you go. That's the real Cinderella.
She's just collecting women's clothing at this point.
He's going to have a full set of clothes. Yeah, so there we go. We'll be back for another episode of The Office in a week's time. Yes. Otherwise, we'll see you soon. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.
Bye.